can see on there which one we're live and which one we're not. Preview is not, but it's locked and loaded.
Yeah.
Most of the time over here, I'll be, the band will be here, and I'm like, okay, we got 30 seconds. We got stuff going into there. Mm-hmm. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Tuned In Live. I'm your host, Rybar Guitar. Oh, my gosh, that's coming through the speakers in there. I can hear it. My lovely host today on the couch, Mrs. Grace Usselman.
Hi.
Did I say your last name right?
Usselman, but
dang it!
Yeah, that's tough.
Dang it! How am I supposed to know that it's a soft U sound? Is there some way like a little dash or an under circle? What do you call that thing?
It's German. I don't know if there's.
See, that's why. That's kind of why I thought it was a hard like Usselman.
Yeah.
Usselman sounds a little.
I know it's kind of gross, in my opinion. Yeah. It doesn't. It just doesn't roll off the tongue. Like it doesn't sound like a name that I don't know that you'd remember. But I'll change that.
What do you mean? We're gonna change it to?
Well, no, just that it'll become a name that you remember.
Oh,
right. Yeah.
I got you. Our show today is sponsored by Yerba Mate, inspiring us all to come to life. Thanks so much, Yerba Mate. You guys are my favorite, and also Goldfish, the never fried, always baked, delicious, PETA-friendly, cheesy snack, 100% real cheese. Thank you, Goldfish. So this is really kind of what we do. I would usually introduce the show, and the band would just like play right off, ladies and gentlemen, blah, 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 here, band plays. And then I like to tell everybody out front, welcome to the Tuned In. If this is your first time coming to a show, welcome. If you're a repeat viewer, thanks for coming back. Tell them to watch on a large screen and get some nice headphones in because we're coming into you 1080p audio and video. Yakety, yakety, yakety. And then hit up, I usually have like a little list of things that I'll talk about, which I don't really have any questions today. Where were you up to? Did you have a lovely Valentine's Day yesterday?
I got some Tiff's treats from my parents.
Nice!
Yeah.
So you ate over a garbage can in shame.
Sort of. Almost the same. I did end up, I don't know if you guys were ever into the BBC show Doctor Who.
I have not watched it. Is it good?
Well, let's put it this way.
It's a comic book thing, right?
I think there are comic books for it, but I watched it in middle school.
Oh, wow, okay.
And I'm just not huge on TV anymore, and so it's not really interesting unless I know what's going to happen. So I was like, what if I just rewatch all 10 seasons they have? So I ate Tiff's treats and I watched Doctor Who.
Just binge Doctor Who.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch all the love episodes of Doctor Who?
No, I went to season 9 and just started from scratch. But yeah, it's kind of weird though, because the protagonist who plays the Doctor, he's 40 years old, and his companion is what they call the friends who travel in time with him. She in this show is 19. Her character's 19. Oh. And I was I didn't realize that until now when they were talking about it, and I was like, oh, okay, for sure. So, and then they never say that it's the love interest, so I guess you couldn't really say it's love interest.
So he's 40, she's 19?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, isn't that just...
and he's the trusted doctor that's luring this 19-year-old in.
And traveling in time.
Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
What's he a doctor of?
Well, that's the thing, is he's not a doctor. They just call him the Doctor. They don't know his name.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
That's the question. That's why it's Doctor Who, because no one knows who he is.
So he might not even be a doctor.
Yeah.
He's a chiropractor. That's It's a fake doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I can't say that. There's got to be real doctors. I know chiropractors. They went to school.
Do you have to have a PhD to be a chiropractor?
Yeah. You have to have some, yeah. I don't know if it's a PhD. It's not an EED. It's a step above that, I think.
You're asking the wrong person. I wouldn't know.
Or EDD, excuse me, not EED. Whatever the education. Yeah. ED doctor? No?
Sure.
I didn't do anything for Valentine's Day. I think we're going to do something tonight. We're a part of the try not to crowd the restaurants on Valentine's Day. If you can just wait an extra day and then make that your Valentine's Day, let's do it.
Right. I think every day should be Valentine's Day for the ones that you love.
That is so much work. Oh my God! Then no day is special. Could you imagine?
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Because would like if every day was your birthday, that would be kind of
Just come into your room with balloons and chocolates every day. You'd get so tired of that.
right. But okay, do you like the concept of Valentine's Day? Like, okay, maybe I should rephrase. Not the concept, but how do you think it's just this ploy for franchises to sell things to consumers, or are you on the other side of that where it's like, no, it's sweet?
Once people start to sell things, it's got to be skewed in that direction, right? I'm sure that it started off as this lovely reminder of someone that you love, but yeah, once a corporation gets a hold of it and starts bombasting it down your face for a month and a half or 8 months, like they do Christmas, but
yeah, I wonder when that happened, because it is the feast of Saint Valentine, right?
Sure.
So when did it become Valentine's Day for buying things?
That's a good question. After he died. Yeah, it's got to be, some reason that they took over some pagan holiday and made it about Jesus and and a saint, and then I don't know, Hershey's chocolate started selling stuff
And here we are.
1918. That's my best guess.
1918.
I don't know. Hershey's is old.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably older than that.
Yeah, probably 1800s.
Yeah.
You're probably right. Probably right. Have you ever? What's the worst Valentine's date you ever went on?
I've never been on a Valentine's Day.
What?
Yeah.
You're not old though. That's true. You don't like. You've got plenty of time to have a terrible Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I think I think I would prefer to have like Doctor Who Valentine's Days than like a really. Do you have a really bad one? Do you have like a horror story?
Oh, no.
Okay, that's good.
No, I don't think that I've had a bad one. Nothing stands out to me as, oh my God, that was terrible. But maybe there's a girl out there that was like, oh, I could. I'm not even gonna ask. Yeah, I'm a girl. I'm a girl's worst Valentine's Day. I'm sure somebody's, but it doesn't. Nothing comes to mind that I've done or had happened to me.
And that's a good thing. Hey, if it's one-sided, there's two sides to every story.
So
including yours.
Okay. Tell me what is your dream Valentine's Day? What do you mean that you want it to be like a Doctor Who Valentine's Day, to where some 40-year-old man comes up to you?
Absolutely not. I think if it's just me, sure, I could do like a Netflix party moment. One of my best friends is abroad. We love to do movie nights, and that like I could do that.
This sounds nice. Staying in, watching movies, making dinner at home, and like not getting into the hustle and bustle. Mm-hmm. I mean, even though we spent 2 years in isolation, I think I'm introverted enough to say, yeah, on Valentine's Day, I won't be around anybody else.
Yeah. Well, like, do you want to go to a crowded restaurant where service will probably be good, but really slow because there's so many people? And
then you get to, like, your waiter or waitress is there, and you're like, man, sucks. They have to work on Valentine's Day. And then you just strike up this conversation. They're probably in a bad mood. And
right.
You got to leave an extra tip because you feel bad for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't, like, when that is my Valentine's experience, I probably would rather do something like roller skating or it's usually an evening activity. So like probably not going for a hike, but I like to be outside. Yeah. So like, I don't know.
Couple skating is cute.
Right?
Although, do you roller skate often?
Not often.
You're pretty
anymore.
good at it?
I'm going to buy a new pair for
what
Nashville.
Kind?
Jackson Ultima.
Those sound expensive.
Nathan Chen, Olympic skater, uses Jackson Ultima ice skates, but they make roller skates now, usually for practice.
What a way to jump into a hobby!
Right.
I'm gonna get the skates that the Olympic skaters use. That's pretty much it.
The ice skates they use. The roller skates are like they're like for fun.
Is it like the same top, different bottom?
Well, yeah, basically. There's wheels instead of a knife.
I would bust my booty on some even when I would go to a skating rink, I was the cool guy in rollerblades.
Oh yeah, see, I'm a blades kind of person. The skates, I never could get my balance
for that.
Well, I was a dancer too, so you'd think that I would have the balance. Well, I guess that's kind of two different things, but I like the blades. I think they're a little less conventional.
Outside or inside skater?
I've only done inside, but I'd like to try outside.
They have different wheels for both.
Yeah, I think in a dream world, it's like skating the piers of Los Angeles, and you're like multicolored roller skates / blades, like outside. Like you look cool.
Oh yeah, can you do tricks?
No.
None?
None.
None like one foot in the air?
Maybe if I tried, but
There's no dance moves that translate? No Irish jigs things
You
that you can
know,
do?
I would love to try.
Oh, man. You know we got that Irish band coming on the 15th.
No way they can plug
They're
that,
going to be
right?
awesome. The Stern Wheelers.
But I'll be gone.
We'll bring you in on the phone and we'll set you
Okay.
up in the room and you can
You
just.
can FaceTime in with me
Yeah.
dancing with the delay.
Oh, yeah. You got to do it now.
Yeah, well, and I've already set myself up. I'll go see if I can find my old dress
You
or
have
like
to
my wig that I
Start
like to
your
wear.
metronome a quarter after.
Yep.
And then it'll be in sync.
I mean, I wish I were here though. That would have been so fun. I don't know where I would dance in here, but
We would figure it out.
Yeah, maybe I could do it outside and just open the window so I could hear.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Either way, you got to watch it. Those guys are the best.
I will.
They're one of the coolest bands in town, honestly.
I believe it.
Especially like to specialize in some kind of to pigeonhole yourself like that into music.
Hmm.
It's hard to be a good band and not just be okay, we're going to the Irish band. They're pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
They got good original stuff.
Yeah.
Sweet. What else are we gonna do?
I don't know.
Where are my? I had intern interview questions. Okay, let's see which one. Da-da-da-da-da-da. What is the best sandwich?
Oh my gosh, I love the. Is it Jersey Mike's? Maybe the California Club.
Okay, so
Yeah.
like we're talking any sandwich. You could
Oh gosh.
like chicken sandwich. A Reuben. It doesn't have to be necessarily the number
Okay.
7 turkey provolone from.
Okay,
but
don't hate on
but
the
it can
turkey
be.
provolone.
No, it can't. That's what I get. I know what freaking number it is. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's good.
I think for a classic, I would do the turkey provolone. I think, like, do burgers count as sandwiches?
Ryan said no, but I think they do. They
Okay.
classic look like to me sandwiches.
Yeah, it's 2 pieces of bread and something in between. Like, there you
Yeah,
go, sandwich. So if we're talking that, I love Burger Up. Like,
Okay.
I love Burger Up.
So those smash patties.
yeah, like I haven't had one in a while, but oh my gosh, anything with the aioli that they have.
Oh yeah, it's got to be
is
aioli.
good, right?
It can't be mayonnaise. It has to be
It
aioli.
I do. I literally go and I buy the aioli from them to keep in my fridge.
What? How much is that for you?
$12.
Oh my gosh! Just go get some Kewpie mayo, the little Japanese mayo from the store.
I could. Well, I probably could figure out how to make it on my own, and I don't know how long it lasts. It's aioli, right? So it
Yeah, I think
expires.
aioli is pretty much fancy mayonnaise. I mean, it's just probably
It is, but it goes good with everything.
it lasts as long as those eggs that were used to make it last.
Well,
That's your main.
I don't know how long that is.
Probably.
I'm
I don't think I could say that out loud. Hello.
it's true though.
Okay, what's the one thing you own that you should throw out?
Oh, okay, that's a good question. I
I stole these from the Colbert questionnaire, by the way.
Oh,
I did
really?
Not, some of them, some of them I damn sure did because those are good. He's got good questions.
yeah,
The boy's good.
yeah, that's true. I don't know. Something that I have that I should throw out. I'm a very tidy person, so most of what I own is important to me. The whole Marie Kondo. You ever heard of? Okay, no.
Mm-mm.
Marie Kondo I think she has a book and a Netflix show where basically it's like how to clean your life, but like not physically, like only keep things that have importance to you.
Simplify your life.
Exactly. So
I'm
I've
bad
never
about
watched it,
that.
but I'm kind of do that concept. So I don't know. I don't think there's anything that I own that I shouldn't.
I probably got a drawer full of stuff somewhere. Or there's a box somewhere in the closet. There's
Yeah.
there's clothes hanging up. I don't know what it is, but I'm always like, yeah, I'm gonna need that, or yeah, I'm gonna get fat again. I'm gonna need to wear that, or like, I don't throw things away very often,
Yeah.
and so there's a bunch of crap I probably have that needs to be thrown away. Everybody is a hoarder at some point. Mom. What's the scariest animal to you?
Oh my gosh, the scariest animal? Oh, like when someone asks you what your favorite movie is and then you suddenly forget every movie you've ever seen. I don't think I can name a single animal now, one that I even like. So,
To me, I think like it could be like a bat or something,
a bat
or like a squirrel loose in your house.
Okay,
You know, like this innocent animal that you're like you don't want to kill, that you also don't
Yeah.
want to get rabies from.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'd probably, not to be cliche, but I'd probably do something like an insect, or like there was one time there was a spider in my shower, and I killed it.
Any
and,
spiders you don't like?
Well, I don't dislike them too. Like, I'm the kind of person who will put them in a cup and put them outside. But I killed the spider because there was nothing. It was on my ceiling. There's nothing else I could do, and I hit it with a broom, and then a bunch of babies like came out of it and after it died, and I was like, actually, that's the worst thing that could have ever happened to me. It was really traumatizing, to be honest.
That is sad. Poor Charlotte.
Yeah. What is your scariest animal like?
I think it might be some small rodent or something. I don't. I've always been fascinated by sharks, but I'm also scared of them.
Yeah.
I think that would be if somebody yelled shark and I'm in an ocean. I'm gonna be walking on water.
Yeah.
Pretty
Actually,
quickly.
yeah. I'm going to change my answer to like deep sea fish. Have you ever seen those?
Which one?
All of them.
Yeah.
They're so scary. Or like the giant squid that they keep finding. Like
Yeah, the colossal, the large ones that get in fights with sperm whales.
Mm-hmm. That's terrifying.
It's
like,
pretty.
The ocean is scary.
It's pretty badass.
Yeah, but it's also scary.
There's an entire what is it? Phthalicophobia or something? Thalassophobia. That's how you say it. Where it's like the fear of the unknown places. So just the thought of swimming in the open ocean.
Yeah, I have that.
With nothing underneath you.
Yeah, and space.
See, space doesn't do it for me. That because there's nothing out there. That one I'm not. What?
Yeah.
Space is.
Have you ever seen Gravity or like Interstellar? Interstellar is a beautiful movie, but it's
that sounds Interstellar. If all that crap happened to me, that sounds awesome.
I'm obviously not going to spoil it.
Yeah, I don't care if you're on the thing. I would prefer that you were.
Are you talking the end of humanity is something that doesn't bother you?
No, I'm talking about all the cool. He got to travel through a wormhole and through a black hole and through.
Yeah, and it was the oceans. What moon, are they on some moon or something with the ocean?
Yeah.
That honestly is the scariest scene in any movie I've ever seen in my life.
Where they think it's mountains and they realize it's a wave.
Like my
Isn't
two
that
worst
awesome?
fears, space
So
and the
cool.
ocean combined. No,
So cool.
no, it's terrifying.
I would love space. Space is not seems like a new frontier to me, but the ocean, I can only think of the things that I know exist in an ocean swimming underneath me, trying to eat my toes and my feet.
No, yeah.
And I don't know why that scares me way more than floating around in a spacesuit.
No, aimlessly with no direction.
Yeah, but I would probably, to be able to have the feeling of floating through space, it'd be worth it.
Okay, no, I respect that. Yeah.
Hey, funny story. Floating aimlessly with no direction is also a good title or description for this show. So.
Yeah, that's exactly. We're talking about nothing that nobody cares, that anybody cares about.
I'm having a good time.
No, this is great. I'm getting to know you.
Yeah.
As a person.
Yeah.
On the couch.
More than just an intern.
So much more. What about what did you think of the halftime show?
Can I be so honest with y'all?
Yes.
I didn't actually get to watch the game. I just got updates from my family because I was at the Dodie Clark Lizzie McAlpine concert at the Ryman.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. But I missed the game and all of the commercials and all the halftime show.
Rather have been at a show, but I'm not a huge football fan. But
yeah, I
was super stoked for Eminem and Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and all that. That was awesome.
Was it good? Did you like it?
I used to hide that the Chronic album when I was in like 8th grade. I think it's amazing, and I want to see Eminem before I die. That dude is amazing. It's like the Shakespeare of cursing.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a great way to put it.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
it's amazing. It would make me quit if I would just never be a rapper because that guy's just good enough for everyone. Nobody else needs to try that.
Yeah,
he's got it.
Yeah, I don't know much about Eminem, to be honest. Do I look like an Eminem fan?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody looks like a potential Eminem fan.
Potential, yeah. No, I think I definitely have the potential to be one. But
yeah. Marshall Mathers, he's the man.
Yeah, sure.
The real Slim Shady.
The real Slim Shady.
Yeah, nobody else can imitate. What was I gonna say? But the your team lost though, right? Isn't that a bummer?
and that was like,
I feel bad for you.
yeah.
I really could not have cared less. I think, I really didn't.
Like in a normal season, I probably wouldn't care much either. But hey, like yeah. Bengals are what keep my family connected, and you know that.
I'm from Georgia. I know how you feel. The Hawks got pretty close. Or Falcons, excuse me. The Hawks are the basketball team. See how much I care about sports stuff? I love sports. They're my favorite sports team. Let's see, coffee or tea?
Tea.
Good answer, because we're sponsored by
Yerba Mate. Wow.
Got her. Let's see. Have you ever asked anybody for their? Look, she's like, what is he about to do to me? Your eyes are.
I'm ready. I have to be prepared.
Have you ever asked anybody for your autograph? For their autograph? Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
No, have you ever asked anybody
for my?
Excuse me, do you want my autograph?
I mean, I do it all the
You're
time.
my
as
biggest
a joke.
fan.
Right? Yeah, for sure. I should actually start doing that. Going up to my friends and being like, I could do it right now if you want. I could sign it. Yeah, no, I have for sure done that. Oddly enough, back on the topic of Doctor Who, I met Matt Smith when I was in middle school, who plays one of the doctors, my favorite. So for context, in the show, the Doctor regenerates every few seasons. Like he'll die and then come back to
as
life.
a different person.
Yeah, that's
so
the thing.
A different
so his
actor?
species is called the Time Lords. I can't believe I'm talking about this on my first.
This is the geekiest thing I've heard in a long time.
Yeah. And I was so into this, but anyway, they regenerate. And Matt Smith, who is the 11th.
That's actually called lazy writing.
Well, I think it's brilliant, because then you can have new actors. It's refreshing every time, because every actor.
Yeah, they never have to pay one person a lot of money, because every season they just fire everybody and say, no, that species regenerates. So that's why we need new people.
Yeah. But anyway, I ran into Matt Smith, and I did ask him to sign.
Which one is he? Which Doctor? Which season?
11.
Okay. Oh my God.
Oh no. Well, okay. This Doctor who's been on since 1960 something.
So almost as long as Grey's Anatomy.
Exactly. But he is the 11th Doctor. But in terms of seasons, I don't know. Probably 20s, 30s something.
So this has been on the BBC since
forever.
Since they owned America.
Exactly.
Wow.
But anyway, I met him, and the only thing I had on me was my ukulele, which is the most middle school girl sentence ever. And so he signed my ukulele.
You don't not get Randy Jackson's autograph.
Well, and
on a samurai sword.
Right. My mom was with me, and William Shatner was there. And so
go get him to sign a ukulele. What are you kidding? You'll never see him again.
Hold on. William Shatner was there?
Yeah, well, let me also give context. I was at a convention at a, what was it called? I don't remember the name of the convention, but it was just a convention for...
Dragon Con.
No.
Comic-Con.
Yes. It wasn't the Comic-Con, but it was a Comic-Con.
Okay.
A local one in Austin. And it was 2014,
Not the regular comics, like the Bazooka comics.
I just don't know.
Those are the ones that are on pieces of gum.
And apparently Star Trek,
joke.
because William Shatner showed up.
Yes. Yeah. So that was my. I got to see Matt Smith, and my mom got to see.
Did you get William Shatner to sign your ukulele?
I was in the Matt Smith line. So
did she? Did your mom get?
No, but
get
she got
William
an
Shatner to sign
photo.
her forehead and then get it tattooed?
No, but she does have a framed photo of them together, and he autographed it. It's cute.
It's hanging on the fridge.
It's on our windowsill.
Mom, you never hang up my report cards, but this picture never comes down.
Right?
Who do you love more, me or Shatner? She's like, come on, Grace, seriously.
Right. But yeah, that I have asked someone for their autograph. That's probably the best story that I have.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I have asked. Not for me though. I asked one of the old coaches for an Auburn football team. A guy named Pat Dye, who coached, I guess.
I thought you said you weren't into sports.
I'm not. My buddy was,
okay.
And I knew that it would mean a lot to him. And I did it on. We played something out of his farm, and I just took the set list after the show. I was like, "Hey, will you sign this for my buddy Andrew?" And he was like, "No, whatever." He was kind of drunk. And then my buddy was like, "Oh my God, how did you get this?" He thought it was the coolest thing ever. I'm like, "Yeah,
I asked."
Nope. Yeah, but I'm always scared to do it. Because in situations that I meet people on the road or in the studio or somebody's introducing you, it's not you don't want to break the
Yeah.
oh, we're not on a fanboy relationship right now thing. It's I've met you as a human being or as introduced or like at work or something. It's kind of weird to.
Yeah.
Can I have your autograph? I'd probably do it if it was Eddie Van Halen when he was alive or like Willie Nelson. I would probably say, yeah, you sign whatever it is that I have. I'd probably, if it was like a legend, Steven Tyler or something like that, I probably would do it.
Yeah, get the sort of embarrassing thing out of the way.
Yeah.
That's what's been interesting, I think, about now living in Nashville for like 3 years, I guess ish, is the whole culture of like artists. If that makes any sense. Like I would never, if I ran into someone at the grocery store or something, like I would never. Maybe I shouldn't say I wouldn't acknowledge their fame, but I would be very careful and sort of mindful of how I go about, and that's something I like never
to do
expected.
the eye contact where you're like, I know who you are, you know that I know who you are, but you're not just gonna. But dude, if it was somebody huge, I would have to.
Oh yeah,
I would have to do it. Like again, like I don't know. Yeah, I usually just say something very quickly in passing. Like I met a guitar player that I like at the airport. This guy Tommy Emmanuel. Yeah, he's like the greatest fingerstyle guitar player in the world, and like apparently the nicest guy ever. But I saw him eating a croissant sandwich at Burger King. I was like, dude, I just have to tell you, you're the best guitar player in the world. He fucking knows that. But and he was like, thanks, mate. You want to sit down? He's from Australia. He's like, you want to sit down? And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna. No, we're not doing that. But thank you for just existing because that's nice.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've met anybody else. I'm trying to think. I saw Rosie O'Donnell at a Macy's in Green Hills one time.
At a Macy's in Green Hills. Wow.
Yep. We were picking through the same collection of flamboyant men's shirts.
Yeah.
That my mom was trying to pick out for me. And I was like, Mom, I can't do it. I can't do it. But she can. She could pull it. She could have pulled it. Rosie could have pulled it off.
Yeah.
And it's weird to think about. You know, if coming from Albany, Georgia, I'd never think, oh, that's probably Rosie O'Donnell over there in the corner. But here, and that might be. You got to do a double take.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
All right, let's do another. We could do aliens, yes or no. That's easy.
Like do I believe in aliens?
Yeah. Aliens, yes or no.
Like short answer, yes, but I feel like we need to define aliens. Extraterrestrials, sure, but like. I think there is life outside of Earth. Not really aliens.
Intelligent. I'm talking about intelligent.
I don't... Like, how can there not be? But also...
Do you think they've come here? Do you think that people that say they've seen an alien have seen it? Well,
I don't know.
It's a lot to think about.
Do I think the government has, like, secret stores of all that? Yes. And maybe that's just wishful thinking, because it wouldn't that be, like, crazy if it got out? Yes.
Yeah, it would be insane.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would think that the math would tell us that there's definitely alien life, and it's probably intelligent life. But the question really to me becomes is, have they come here?
Oh.
And I would say probably not.
Okay.
But what do I know?
Right.
I'm just guesstimating. I think a lot of the alien stuff is the government saying, like, covering up for their new toys that they're trying to invent right now.
Yeah.
Probably, but I don't know. All right, I think that's it. That's all the time we have today. Thank you, Grace. This has been a lovely chat.
Yeah, this was awesome.
I think I would love to have you back for a show so that we can really interact with the band and do this repertoire back and forth that we have.
Yeah.
Just continue it with with some more entertainment. Just be lovely.
I think that's doable. I think we could definitely get. I'll check my schedule.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay.
Thank you guys for tuning in to the Tuned In, no matter where you're tuning in from, because when you're here, you're with the band. See you later.